Ladies and my phone ruins everything all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a somewhat half-assed edition of the Alpha on Air podcast, live from the legendary Discord known as the Alpha on Air Pier, as we are in the Boardwalk studio. And let me tell you something right now. We got a couple bangers for you guys today. We got a couple bangers for you. And well, I mean, spoiler alert for the first story, but it's all right. But how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a really good night. Of course, I hope everyone's doing fine. For those that I've been in contact the last couple days, you guys know about what's been going on for the last day or so. And it's been a crazy couple days, I will say that much. At least in terms of outside of Twitch, outside of DLive and everywhere else. As of course, by the way, we are live on the Alpha on Air podcast channel, also on YouTube, or on Twitch, twitch.tv/Alpha Russ, the one is an L, and of course Trovo and DLive. Of course, cheers to all my DLive OGs in today. I gotta say, of course, where I live, we just went with they just announced a mask mandate and everything, and a lot of people are a little bit against it this time, even the ones who got the COVID shots and everything. It's honestly whatever. I mean, honestly, there's a lot more really messed up stuff that has happened in the last couple days in this world. Obviously, I just had some news today that a couple of close friends are currently in the hospital battling COVID-19 pneumonia, which is a side effect of the new COVID variant that has made its way all the way to the United States. And obviously, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Obviously, I've known them for so long. Like, this is before Twitch, this is before DLive, this is for any type of YouTube stuff or video gaming platform stuff that I used to do, that I currently do. Obviously, I ask that you guys keep them in your thoughts and prayers, if you do prayers and everything like that. And one thing's for sure, I really like. I want to begin with this real quick because I just want to like watch these things. What was it called? So what is this? Hold on. Here it is. There you go. We'll put it on here on the screen here momentarily, but the one thing that I love more than anything, and anyone who knows me very well, they know I love watching people literally break their backs, whether it's in a real fight or predetermined. I had to say it for those who want to get upset with me about that. Just saying. But this challenge really happened literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, it was literally started last Wednesday, I started seeing Milk Crate Challenge, and I was like, what? What the hell's the Milk Crate Challenge? So I was like, I'm like, okay, I got to see what this is going. And I've seen it on TikTok, I've seen it on everything, but so far today, I don't know why. I just on my break a little bit before I went into work. I was at home and I was like, well, I just want to watch some of these. These are some of the most like bad, like cringe-worthy falls here. Let me put it up right here. So this, we're gonna, and so I'm gonna make it a game. I'm gonna make it a game here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch how people do these crate challenges, and I'm just gonna critique them a little bit because I want something. I want a little palate cleanser before we get into some of these stories, because some of these stories that I had tonight are crazy, like Alex Jones and the Gay Frogs crazy type of thing. So this is the first one here. So we're gonna take a look at this here. Let me pause the music here so that way so we can do this. Let me adjust volume here, and well, I mean, just in case, I'll put it on 20%. So let's take a look at this first one here. We've got a lovely young lady. She is trying, from what I understand, this is a 10 by 6 style crate challenge. And I want to preference this by saying this: if you're gonna do the crate challenge, obviously you gotta have the first step. And you want to know why? Because right there, I want you guys to look at, hold on, let's see, I'm not clicking the box. I want to take a look right there. There's no first step. Like, you want to get them a little bit at ease, like sit there and go like, oh, okay, I think I could do this. Now, I've stepped on a milk crate before, and I'm not even that much of a big guy, even though I am a big guy. Those things are built to carry one thing and one thing only: milk. The plastic that they've used on these things over the years have been durable as days on end, but they never expect this type of stuff. So let's take a look at this first one here. I like how the kid's even sitting there going like, you gotta step it right over here, mama. You gotta step it right up here, okay? I like how the kid was like, I want to see mama do it up close and personal. Is that she's like, you will get hurt. Yeah. Hope you fall extra hard. Give me a, next time I complain about not cleaning my room, you're gonna sit there and go like, why didn't you clean your room? Well, you didn't let me watch you get hurt up close and personal. Just remember, little one, you're blessed that you don't have this your head literally impaled by some of these the plastic on these crates, because those, like, I've seen people literally get obliterated like with these crates, and like have like little crate pieces in them, and these are by big dudes that I've known for years that like know how to break things. So let's take a look more. And there you see right there, that's the first step is always the important step, especially when you're climbing to the next level. Okay, so far so good. Look, you know she's stressing when she just holding on to the hips like this. It's just like, she know when it's at a triangle, it's illumination here, like Illuminati, everything, you know. it's bound to get bad, you know. Hey, Vac Arts, what's going on, bud? I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so now, so I thought it was a 6x2, but looks like it's gonna be an 8x1. And when I say 8x1 is it's 8 levels. Like one is the 4 level 4, or I think this is 5. It might be 5. Like a 1x9. So this is like 9 square feet or whatever it is, to with the top being 1. Most of the ones that I've seen, they're like 2. They have like 2 flat levels back to back, and then you go into it.
Over here, KJ. Come over here. Wait, over here.
He's like, I want to take a closer look at my mom getting obliterated. Well, okay, never mind. Oh, hey, there we go.
Keep that balance.
Oh. Now see, that's the one part. That's the one part you gotta understand. Like when you're sitting on those crates, like even on one, let alone like how tall is it? It looks like 6, like 6 or 7 high. Like just imagine like you like doing a tightrope walk. Like, you know how unbalanced you feel when you do this? That's how much unbalanced she is, but it's in such a confined and small space. She's just sitting there going like, shit, I done fucked up, and I hope I don't die. Of course it is. Now see what she's doing. She's trying to get like a depth perception about it, right? She's trying to get depth perception. She's just kind of doing this, and she's doing like a Shinsuke Nakamura. At the moment, not right now, Evax, but if you want, follow me on Twitter at the Alpha Russ. The one is an L. And I will definitely take a look at your art and put you in some considerations. So just letting you know, all right? All right. Now she's shaking. She's shaking. She's trying to get a feel to death. Oh Lord. All right, here she goes. She's about to take the ooh, okay. Now she's moving. Now see, this isn't good, because like she's about to go full on T-pose. T-pose. We all know what that is. Fallout 76 taught us very well what that is. And if you look, like right here, like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it real quick. She didn't do it that quick. Let's go back a couple here. Like right there. Like she's trying to make sure that she can balance it on one foot. Like now I give her credit. She actually stayed on the second one, and judging by like watching all the other ones, like you have to be like a mad scientist to figure out how to get down safely without even doing it. Now, a lot of people have said, well, why they don't do it backwards? Obviously, we don't want to all look like Rhino when he just pile drive Christian Cage into a table at Bound for Glory in Detroit in an 8 Mile street fight. All right, we can't take a Rhino driver. Okay, we can't. We can't. So all right, let's see what's gonna happen next. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. All right, now we're apparently we're watching this. I want to see the continuation of the other one, but oh, and there you go. That's why. See, she didn't do what the other girl did. She didn't take her time with it, and that's what happened. She broke her back. Like, my back. See, that's what happens. See, now the girls can do it easily. That's my opinion. I'm just putting that out there. Now look at this. Look at this. All right. So here we go. Now see, now he's on a similar thing. Now look at this. Look at this. Now he flexing. He's trying to look good about it. Now look. Okay. Oh. And look at that. Almost six. He almost did it correctly, but obviously we don't know. All right, Evac, you have a wonderful night. Oh, splits. Oh, God. Let's take a look. That calls for a Taco Bell Impact replay. Taco Bell don't sponsor me, but I would love for Taco Bell to sponsor me, though. Let's take a look at that. Super slow-mo here. And here he goes right here. So now watch. He made that little half step. It made it more unbalanced. Now watch. He took that half step, took too long, splits. Basically, Nutshot City. And that's all it took. That's all it took. Oh. All right, now hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Now, this is going to go on debate. We're going to take one more look at it, and then we're going to go right into the news. Square crates. Now, if you're in the UK and you're doing this, as far as I understand, most UK and European countries have rectangle sized crates for their milk and everything. So, you know, it is what it is. You can use that. Now, you could be like someone like Rick Ross, who used his own alcohol company boxes and actually did it like that. So let me see here. So my prediction of this is he's gonna get to the top, but he's gonna get so unbalanced he might try to step immediately onto this one right here. Oh, hold on. I keep sitting, make sure in that he's gonna sit on this one right here, and then he's gonna fall either on top of one, or he's gonna fall right directly like onto one, like Undertaker, like just hit you with a massive backbreaker. Sheamus with the Irish curse, like right on the back. Insane in the membrane, right there. Let's see. And plus, you gotta account for the wind, because you can hear it. The wind is kicking. Oh! Let's take a look at that. Now, I'm only making fun of this because I've seen people act a fool, literally, for this. Now, this is when they knew pain was coming. Like, see, now look, he's still unstable, like from that other one, and then he steps on that one real quick, and then he tries to use momentum to bring him down. Nope. Lands right on his face. Literally, take a look at this. Taco Bell Impact Replay for real. Bam! Good God Almighty. He gonna need a timeout PM, cause he going night before the end of this. He's gonna go night before the end of this. Anyway, let me let's see here. Let me bring the music down just a little bit while I check. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I might look into them. I might. We will see. All right, so let me get the first story set up for you. And some of the stuff is a little much for even for me, but it's either that or talk about like people that I shouldn't give the time of day for. That's what Twitter is for, honestly. But I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the story because this is actually pretty significant, in my opinion, in terms of gaming. I've always been warned not to eat crackers during stream, but this is why. But anyway, so if you guys have seen recently, obviously there has been a huge dark cloud over the so to speak over the building, the main building of Blizzard and Activision. A lot of stuff has happened since Activision actually did since Blizzard and Activision announced had a lawsuit announced on them already, and it looks like there is a couple things that's happened since then. Let me make sure I'm muting all my sources here. So I'm gonna begin with the, of course, of the updating of the actual lawsuit language of it. So what am I talking about here? So Axios made a post here on August 24th of 2021. Megan Farkamanish and Stephen Toledo, I apologize if I don't get your name right, says the following: California expands lawsuit against Activision Blizzard. So for those who don't know the California Office Department of Housing and Fair Employment. Okay, so it's Fair Employment and Housing. I got flip-flopped. It's all right. So for those who don't know, about almost a month ago, literally, it'll be almost a month ago Wednesday, Activision announced that they're pushing or not Activision, so to say, the state of California announced a civil lawsuit against Activision Blizzard for allegedly. Now, obviously, in my last video, I've kind of believed a lot of stuff, but obviously everyone was like, you got to be kind of fair on both sides of the thing a little bit. So let me just say allegedly now moving forward, because I don't know if this is actual proof or this is actual true stories and everything like that. Of course, these are alleged stories of sexual harassment, women not actually getting a higher pay grade or the same pay grade as their male counterparts. Even at one point, a young lady actually committed Sudoku in Minecraft because they were having an affair with one of the executives of the company. And it's been, now I give some credit to some departments of Activision Blizzard, obviously removing people who were a part of the alleged Cosby suite, in which they'll reference here down below a little bit later. Obviously they replaced CEO Farkov a couple of weeks ago, and they released a level designer for that was currently working on Diablo 4. Now it seems as if they're adding more stuff to it, because this is what it says. It says California is expanding its anti-discrimination lawsuit against Activision Blizzard, adding temporary workers to female full-time employees of whom it's suing on the behalf of the state's Department of Fair Employment and Housing. Also alleges the game maker has interfered with its investigations. Why does it matter? While Activision has attempted to show over the past month it's stressing its issues raised in the suit, the DFEH is turning up the heat. A lot of people have said on a lot of Reddit forums, including people who have been saying that they're former workers of Activision and Blizzard before the lawsuit, and they knew something was going on, and they have deleted like certain files and evidences of certain misconductation of stuff because someone actually did file a complaint to the Better Business Bureau and everything in between. Now, I don't know if that is true. Obviously, I want evidence of that when I see something like that. But then again, we don't know. Honestly, I don't know, and many people don't know. Why it matters, while Activision we already read that. Between lines, the amended complaint was filed Monday and redefines the group it says was wronged by the gaming giant. A copy reviewed by Axios specifically mentions that California's protections against anti-harassment, equal pay, and other equal employment opportunities protections exist for employees and contingent or temporary workers. Throughout the lawsuit, the word employees have been changed to workers in reference to harassment, sexual discrimination regarding pay, and other allegations. Now, I'm not a legal person. I don't know why they changed it from employees to workers, unless this is more to fit in like temporary workers that were called in to do like certain level schemes, or for example, I know someone came in from another department that was working on the Division 2 to work on some stuff for Rainbow Six Siege a couple of years ago, and they were considered as a temporary worker for that division. Now, if that's the case, then I think that's a fair assessment to say, hey, maybe they're actually workers rather than we need to be a little bit more blunt about saying that they were workers instead of like employees. So in terms of like vagueness of like to make room for everyone that who has had a bad thing happen while they were working with Activision Blizzard. The DFHA also says that Activision Blizzard has stymied its efforts through NDAs requiring employees to speak with companies ahead of contacting the DFEH, and its involvement with WilmerHale, a law firm that the game maker will investigate misconduct issues. The suit claims that this directly interferes with the DFEH's ability to investigate, persecute, and remedy the workplace discrimination, harassment violations on behalf of employees and contingent or temporary workers. It alleges in part that documents related to investigations and complaints were shredded by human resource personnel in violation of what it asserts is the gaming company's legal obligation to retain them pending the investigation. So I think that's a reference of a lot more human resource people actually shredding documents of like harassment reports and certain like incident reports and everything like that, because obviously they want to cover their tracks where they're not legally binding people. They're not so they don't have to by law take care of these things in a legal binding thing. Now, in terms of the NDAs, I think that's pretty normal in terms of game industries. And if you are a game industry worker, I would like to actually ask if that is a very common thing. So if you work in one of the gaming industries, obviously let me know in the comments below or in the stream right now, because I definitely want to know if this is a very common thing in gaming development studios and stuff like that. Obviously, I think specifically with people who are working with like storylines and the artistic details, obviously they're gonna have the NDAs. But we're talking about people who are developing like for one pixel at a time. I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, by all means. Let's see here. It alleges in part that documents related to investigations. Oh, okay, I already read that. See, I always have a habit of doing this, so I apologize. A spokesperson for Activision told Axios that the company has complied with every proper request in support of its review, even as we have been implementing reforms to ensure our workplaces are welcoming and a safe place for every employee. With regards to claims that we've destroyed information by shredding documents, those claims are not true. We took appropriate steps to preserve information relevant to DFEH investigation. We have provided the DFH with clear evidence that we do not have gender pay or promotion disparities. Our senior leadership is increasingly diverse, with a growing number of women in key leadership roles across the company. This is the same company that, and I'm not even mistaking you all, this is the same company that has Bobby freaking Kotick, the same guy who has gained a bonus as they let go of 340 employees in the middle of COVID, of all things. And then not too long ago, like a month or two before this lawsuit even settled, came to light, that they basically released more people out of the Blizzard department. I think specifically it was the World of Warcraft department, which is unfortunate because World of Warcraft is one of their biggest games in and other things. Let's see here. The big picture. The change comes after stories revealed toxic conditions faced by Blizzard contract workers. Stories with access from the ABFK Workers Alliance, specifically from the quality assurance and customer service departments, paint a picture of brutal overtime paired with little pay. Now, as someone who once upon a time worked in a place that had little pay but definitely worked more than most people did, I could definitely understand why it's been a really good time to actually reveal these stories. Most of these people who are actually coming out of these with these stories are actually people who are not under the NDA necessarily. Because I think most NDAs nowadays are 6 to 12 months after the day that you sign it. So I think a lot of people who've signed it specifically for like a character development, which we're gonna get into a character development here very shortly about that. But I really do hope Activision Blizzard in particular, AB I should say, should really extremely cooperate with the state of California, because obviously it's one of the most, and I give California the credit where credit's due, this is one of the most strongest states that have workers protections and equal pay rights. Like where I live, we don't have that exactly, but it's close enough to be considered like, okay, fair enough, it works. But we got a company that is basically considered the Apple of gaming communities. I mean, we're talking, this company is as I did a little bit of statistic reading the other day, they're almost they're almost going to become one of the very first companies that are going to hit $1 trillion, literally, like 5 or 10 years down the line. That's how big it is. And a lot of people are, and including myself, I haven't played Call of Duty or the Overwatch game since this news came out. I definitely want people to be protected and heavily invested in, because, you know, especially when it's a career job, like working as a sound producer for a game, or working as a assistant director, or like a game artist. Like, these people should be protected at all costs. Like, these are the people that make the game, make the quality out of the game. Like, we've had bad examples of that obviously happening. Like, I could take, for example, like the WWE 2K20 stuff. A lot of people actually crunched because of that game, and now they're crunching even more now because of with recent roster updates and everything like that. They have to constantly make more changes as they go, but they're actually listening to people and saying like, hey, if we don't have an updated roster, then don't brag about it. And that's why they're like, yeah, you're right, let's right that wrong, and let's give our guys a little bit more time to work on it and make it perfect. So I mean, obviously I hope it does work out, because that'll be the last wrestling game I ever buy. But personally, on the level of Activision Blizzard, I really do hope that they're taking this as serious as possible, and that's including Bobby Kotick. Because if Bobby Kotick, I feel like investors are, and I think investors really have dropped off significant, sold their stock significantly, and I think investors calls are going to have to really push the fire up Bobby Kotick's butt to either take accountability about this, or they're going to sit there and go, either we walk away, we walk out, and you guys don't have any investors in your company anymore, or you step down. Like that's my simple, like that's my bottom line. Because obviously he, as the CEO of a company that is almost worth trillions of dollars, and under your watch, and even under your watchman's eyes, you couldn't get this done. You couldn't get this done, and that's quite frankly shameful in most things. So I hope Activision actually does fix this, and I really do hope that the former employees and current employees even get justice out of this, and other stuff. But this also brings up to a transition into what they're going to do with characters that are in past reference of a former employee that was a part of Cosby Gate, or in the Cosby Suite, as Overwatch has been one of the most popular brands that I've ever seen in recent memory. I've always enjoyed watching a lot of the Overwatch League tournaments that always happen in North America. Recently, because I don't sleep much, recently the Asian tournaments in Japan and in China, some recently in Russia too, which Russian players are intense, like super intense. But it seems like they're finally they're following the coattails of what World of Warcraft has done in renaming a NPC character after they found out that someone from that team was actually a part of the Cosby Suite. So as we're going to take a look here at a article by Michael William, we'll go with William. Says Overwatch reveals that extensive changes have been made as a result of axing McCree's name. Some major details of McCree's name change has been revealed by Blizzard, explaining how updating the Overwatch hero's name is a severe undertaking. On August 26th, Overwatch announced Jesse McCree's name would be changed after a developer who shared a name with the beloved cowboy was fired amongst ongoing controversy at the company. Unfortunately, renaming McCree has meant that a future story arc has been delayed so that they can incorporate this name change. As such, fans will need to wait even longer to see some new in-game content. The decision was met with mixed opinions from fans and streamers. While most applaud the decision, others don't see the name as a big deal, with Twitch star Asmongold calling the move cringe. Now, here's my thing about it. Now, I took a couple days after, because this happened a couple days ago when I started hearing rumors about it, and I kind of mulled it over for a little bit. I mean, now I don't know the extent of the former developer in making this game, specifically making this character, naming him after himself, obviously, Jesse McCree. You know, I kind of feel that it's not worth it, but at the same time, where the company is basically becoming the Titanic, going down into the water as it just hit the iceberg, I literally think this is kind of a way of band-aiding the situation of them obviously not protecting their workers and everything like that. And obviously, I give the department that is overseeing Overwatch, no pun intended by the way about that, credit where credit's due. They want to do it in a way that is creative, yet it helps make the stories in Overwatch more rich and more gaining moving forward out of that. And so obviously Asmongold, who's played the game before, and he said that they were cringe. So I mean, different people, different perspectives type of deal, you know what I'm saying? Overwatch said this the following. All right, whatever. Showing a new character. Sorry. Oh, hold on. I just want to see this part. Let's see. There we go. All right, I learned a thing or two. So this is what it says on the channel thing. It says or on Twitter, which they say a message from the Overwatch team, in which it says the following: we built the Overwatch universe around the idea that inclusivity, equality, and hope are the building blocks of a better future. They are central to the game and to the Overwatch team. Someone actually did bring something up the other day that actually humored me very much. They remind me of the guy who was banned from Overwatch League because of him saying free Hong Kong, and they got not only did he get banned, but also the Overwatch pro player, but also the announcers, because they didn't know that he was going to say that. And so that kind of gives me a little bit of a, well, are you sure about that? I mean, obviously you're not really about equality when it comes to China and Hong Kong here, but I mean, hey, we're just gamers, right? We don't know our geography and human rights theories here. As we continue to discuss what's best, how we best live up to our values and just demonstrate our communities to creating a game world that reflects them, we believe it's necessary to change the name of the hero, currently known as McCree, to something that's better represents what Overwatch stands for. We realize that any change to such a well-loved and central hero is the game's fiction will take time to roll out correctly, which I obviously applaud them for doing that, and especially in this sense, because this is hard. Like this is a hard, like, right turn from their plans. Like they're on the one way, and then all of a sudden it's on Highway Road, and instead of taking like Highway 99, they're taking Highway 205, like literally like on the other side of the road, or Interstate 205, whatever it is, and saying like, hey, oh, we got to fix that, let's go back, and we could come back eventually around to our regular story arc that we were going to do. Let's see here. In the near term, we plan to kick off a narrative arc in September, supported with a new story and game content, of which McCree was a key part. Since we want to integrate this change into that story arc, we will be delaying the new arc until later this year. Instead, launch a new free-for-all map this September. A lot of people were actually pretty excited about the new free-for-all map coming out very soon. Watching free-for-all games is pretty fun. Going forward, in-game characters will no longer be named after real employees, and we will be more thoughtful and discerning about adding real-world references to Overwatch content. This will help reference that we are building fictional universes that is unmistakably different from the real world, and better illustrates the creation of Overwatch is a truly team effort. Working on these updates is underway. They are just a part of an ongoing commitment to honest reflection and making whatever changes are necessary to build a future worth fighting for. We know that actions speak louder than words, and we hope to show that our commitment to making Overwatch a better experience in game, and to continue to make our team the best it can be. The Overwatch team. Now, what are my thoughts on this? And obviously, I gotta say, first of all, I gotta give credit at least to the Overwatch team wise, not the Activision Blizzard, because a lot of people were kind of sitting there going like, this this is Activision Blizzard's way of trying to make up for it and everything like that. No, 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 no. Because obviously, I don't know who said it a couple years ago, but someone said it best. They said that that teams play better not together but facing each other. So it's kind of a friendly competition, battle royal type of deals, you know, and everyone wants to actually make the same amount of money in all this. And I do believe, in my humbled opinion, that Overwatch, the whole Overwatch team, or the overseers, I think that's what they call themselves. I don't know. I think they're doing something right here by saying like, hey, we feel like because of how involved this designer or whoever, maybe I can't remember the guy's this developer's name. There we go. I was blanking for a minute. It is so entwined into the Cosby Suite type of deal. They don't feel comfortable in being a part of that. That's like kind of like how there was a creator that I think a long time ago really kind of like Flamenco, you know, like Flamenco, who's a really good brother. I really do appreciate Flamenco in his perspectives of a lot of things, especially just like being in a neutral stance with a lot of things that pertains to gaming news and everything like that. Like, I mean, if it comes to like something like political or like Twitter drama type of news, like obviously he's gonna pick a side because it's Twitter. Twitter is basically high school without the need to go to class and everything. But I firmly believe that that them actually changing the name of McCree is going to be very interesting. Let me bring back the details of how they're going to do that. When asked about the fate of comics and YouTube videos will be, community manager Andy B replied, previous content will remain unaltered. This affects content moving forward, both in-game and out, as soon as we're able to implement in-game. However, for in-game things that will be changed, there will be a lot of hurdles to get through. Voice lines, UI UX elements need updated, art assets, localization review with regional teams for cultural validation, legal, there's a very long list. It's an extensive effort, but one that the team agrees is the right thing to do. Currently the team doesn't have any plans to reveal how the change will occur or will mean for the franchise. We're not quite ready to reveal the details of how the change will reflect in game. What I can say though, that changing the name of a much beloved hero is going to be a significant undertaking, one that we're approaching with consideration. On a final note, Blizzard doesn't have any plans to ban anyone using the McCree or deleted community content. We understand that it's going to take time to get used to the Cowboys' new identity. Andy edited before, including one final glimpse behind the scenes. Heck, we've been working through adjusting our language internally to reflect the change, referring to him as Cowboy. Amusing, some Overwatch league casters have already begun to referring to McCree as Cowboy before the name change was officially announced. In any case, and I do agree with this, it'll probably happen sometime in late 2021, probably early 2022 at least. And with that said, I do personally believe, and I hope this is the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you know, I really do hope they actually let's see here. I really do hope that oh, well, hold on. I gotta pull it back up. I gotta pull the other stuff up. The window. I'm terrible at doing this, guys. I'm sorry. Let me put on some music while I transition. But yeah, I really do hope that Activision Overwatch really do a very good job at it, and at least making the transition a little bit more easier on players, and definitely for sure for all those people in that matter. So that's my opinion on it. Obviously you guys' opinion is a little bit more important than mine, so obviously put that right down below, obviously, and just give me what your thoughts are on it, about it is, and everything. But let's talk about let's go into some like streamer news, because I really do like streamer news, and this is why. So for those of you who remember, of course, the night that I like to call it the Hulk Hogan effect, because if you remember correctly from back in the day, when Hulk Hogan made the announcement that he was going to WCW, which was the at the time opponents to WWE, a lot of people said that this is definitely gonna change the game for WCW forever, at least in the aspect of, hey, they got a big name who's very well established and very well known. They can make a big profit out of that. Well, that was what happened with obviously with Ninja and the person that we're going to actually talk about today, in Dr. Lupo, because obviously, as a man who was once on Twitch, then went on to Mixer, and then back on Twitch, he's made another move, and he's going to YouTube gaming here. Let me pull up the window here for you guys, and right there, the Washington Post. Now I gotta point something out before when we read the article that is very ironic, and I'm actually gonna be let me go ahead and post this real quick on Twitter here for all those who are wanting to see this, because this is hilarious to me. Let me also get that link. Copy. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. But if you want a spoiler, I will post the tweet link for you guys here very, very shortly. So let me see here right now. So there you guys go. I'll put it in one more time for you guys. You'll understand why here in just a moment if you're very patient with me real quick. So obviously Dr. Lupo signs an exclusive YouTube deal, now secured for life. In 2019, Ben Lupo, aka Dr. Lupo, a Twitch star with 4.5 million followers, admitted that he couldn't keep at it forever. Lupo knew one day he grew tired of plugging sponsors and playing games, whichever games the ever-changing winds of popularity dictated. He told this reporter for an unpublished interview. When that day came, he wanted to travel the world with his son, Charlie. 2 years later, he's getting his wish, or a version of it. By the way, Nathan Grayson of the Washington Post made this wonderful article. It's quite humorous to me, for something that you guys are going to see here very shortly. But on Monday, Lupo announced the signing of a deal to stream exclusively on YouTube that he says he will bring a life-changing windfall and the opportunity to spend more time with his family. A Twitch mainstay since 2018, since the 2018 Fortnite explosion catapulted into popularity, Lupo, 34, is departing Amazon-owned streaming platform for YouTube's greener pastures. Amazon's Jeff Bezos also owns the Washington Post. They just unintentionally ribbed themselves with this. Absolutely. Literally a Twitch mainstay since the 2018 Fortnite explosion, catapulted to popularity. Lupo is departing the Amazon own streaming platform for greener pastures. Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos also owns the Washington Post. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Why would you be writing this article? I mean, I get it, you're a national paper, but geez Louise. I wouldn't even do that. While Lupo could not disclose the exact terms of the exclusive deal, he said it was a life-changing proposition. And said, quote, "Family time is crazy important, as is reducing the amount of pressure because mental health is crazy important," said in an interview with the Post, adding that he spent years streaming for 60-70 hours per week. Everyone's just trying to secure the bag, right? There's no shame in that. There's literally why everyone gets up and goes to work, right? So, of course, the financial situation that YouTube presented me without a doubt, is like, I'm secured for life. Everyone's trying to get to that point. Why would I say no to that? Lupo plans to continue streaming on YouTube, but he's hoping for something a little less all-consuming than his Twitch schedule. He's going to supplement this with a greater focus on pre-recorded produced content, which will also allow him to devote more energy to family-oriented pursuits. Obviously, I'll be still playing video games on YouTube, Lupo said, but we have a chance to now do some new stuff. We've got some trips coming up, so there'll be behind-the-scenes stuff. I can record some vlog-style content. A lot of people who are at my level that are dads don't really put out that kind of stuff. Obviously, as someone that is a parent, obviously it's very important to have time with your kids. I think that's a very big thing. And obviously Twitch kind of staying in their old ways. Obviously that's what's happening in that stature. Even though we're on Twitch, but that's on them and them alone of that. And transitioning isn't as simple as waking up in the morning and logging into a different website, which I totally, that is very, very big deal. Now, when I transitioned for a little bit out of Twitch into DLive, that transition was kind of harsh. I had a couple days where I wasn't I streamed, but I didn't stream for not that very long, because obviously you're starting at the top of the line again, and some people can't do that, and I totally understand that, and I think most people do understand that, and I hope those who do, that are dads who have sons that are big fans of the conglomerate that is known as Dr. Lupo, to actually understand like, hey, if you're gonna go into like streaming full time, try to get yourself into it, make sure you have time for your kids. Like for me, like I have a part, well, it's kind of full time now at this point, a full time job, and I do these streams whenever I feel like I have the energy to do so. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice to see someone that is making sure that he's very mindful of his family and keeping that in mind, obviously. While diehard fans will undoubtedly follow Lupo to his new digital base of operations, he stands to lose quite a few followers to the gravitational pull that the streaming community that to Twitch, as obviously there it's they say it right here, over 65 percent of streaming hours are mostly on Twitch, while compared to 23. And that didn't really hurt Dr. Disrespect when he transitioned to from Twitch, even though that was kind of forced. He transitioned into obviously more what's the word I'm looking for here, he transitioned into YouTube, which his YouTube channel was actually growing a lot bigger than his actual Twitch channel was at the time, literally within like a few weeks. So I think he saw the positivity coming from Dr. Disrespect's move from Twitch to YouTube as a really big deal, and a really good thing, because Dr. Disrespect doesn't stream every day. I mean, he streams like maybe a couple times a week, and also posts like stream highlights, and it helps with that. Especially if you have children. Like I said, obviously Dr. Disrespect does have children, and obviously Dr. Lupo, who is a father. I think this is a big deal. And it kind of puts it up in this nice analogy, which I really like. On Twitch, I was a pretty big fish in a lake. When I moved to YouTube, I'm a little fish in the ocean. There's so much room to grow, and there's many opportunities to do incredible things with all sorts of content creator on YouTube. I think if there were any other platforms, I might be concerned, but YouTube is like it. I think people underestimate the size of the platform and how much you can do with it, and I think a lot of people need to understand that. And see, now to be fair, like a lot of streamers fight over that I've talked to that have moved over to Twitch, or from Twitch to YouTube to DLive, to a lot of the big complaints of that was obviously like there wasn't room for growth within Twitch, and that's fine. Like I totally agree with that. Like there's some little growth in certain spots. If you play certain games at like certain times, like you can grow your channel. Like I firmly believe that. But like if you're playing prime time, like literally when people are getting home, are home for the night, and they're wanting to go to bed watching like their favorite streamer and everything like that, they'll obviously go on to someone like a Dr. Lupo and everything like that. Over the years, Lupo has influenced not just Twitch viewers, but fellow Twitch streamers as well. His regular charity streams have been the standard by which other charity streamers are judged, in uniquely mixture of curmudgeonly humor and genuine insight has turned him into a dad-like figure on the platform. Not to mention he's also a real dad. So. And I've watched Dr. Lupo before, and Dr. Lupo is a very cool dad. Like if I was his son's age, yeah, I would want him to be my dad, but we all can't have the same dad. He also used this statement to make authoritative statements about everything from unruly kids in chat to George Floyd protests. Obviously, there's some things that he like. It's kind of like how Asmongold can say, bring a perspective of certain things. Like I can remember when the Dear Lady incident happened, and everyone was like sitting there going like, what the fuck, man, what the fuck, why is this happening to us? And Asmongold's just sitting there going like, yeah, if I mean there is a point to it. I mean, if I said something obviously that offended someone like that, my whole channel would be gone. You know, like there's some common sense to it. And obviously someone that who's like a dad figure, and he truly is. Like I have all the belief in my mind that he is basically the internet's dad, or like cool Uncle Jesse type of like dad. Let's see here. Twitch is without a doubt king of live streaming. YouTube is huge, but the live stream gaming side is a little smaller. Same with Facebook. As those things get refined and built out, fleshed out better, they're more adoptable for viewers. It's going to matter less and less what platform people are streaming on. It's more about supporting the content creators themselves, and that's a big quote right there that I really want to point out, because obviously as someone who's restreaming this right now onto different platforms like DLive and Trovo and YouTube and Twitch, you know, my goal isn't like really isn't for to be liked. Like, to be fair, I know I'm gonna get hate. I'm not gonna be like everyone's cup of tea, but there's gonna be that certain amount of people that sit there and go, I like this dude. I want to hang out more with this dude. And you know, there's a charm to Dr. Lupo, and he's definitely reminding people that obviously, you know, there's certain things that people need to remind themselves. Like obviously, you know, we need to open the forbidden door, so to speak. You know, I mean, there's a door right there. I can open it. This door is opened, but it's not the forbidden door of AEW and NWA, ROH, and all those companies. Like, I feel like Amazon, obviously, Amazon Twitch has made it their mission to not be a part of the forbidden door. It's like, hey, we like what we're doing, so we're gonna vibe with that. Like, you know, if everyone could stop being so sensitive about like the big like the in terms of like hey, if you're a partner with us, you can't make money with anyone else but us for 24 hours. That's kind of a dumb rule, because like the goal I think everyone should have is to be in that top 0.001%, obviously, and they can't do that without growth. And obviously I feel as if without growth there isn't gonna be a Twitch or a DLive or even a Facebook gaming. And Facebook gaming has actually been really good in these last couple months. I've been hearing a lot of good changes that are happening that have been considered by Twitch a long time ago, but there's a lot of talk about them kind of like, oh, humbug, that's their stuff, we're working on our own stuff. In some ways Lupo's glad to move on from Twitch, which has heaps of its own baggage, citing the recent surge of hate raids in which malicious groups use bots to overwhelm marginalized streamer chats with hate slurs and speech. That sort of problem motivated him to show that other platforms are valuable for streaming. And obviously, and I want to take a comment. I want to comment on this real quick, and I really want to be serious about this. If you are one of those people who are making these hate bots that are going into like people of color like streams, or like people who are related to people of color, or transphobic and everything like that, you need to go fuck yourself. Seriously. Like, absolutely. Um, like, and I don't swear, really don't like to say the F word very much, but that is a huge like pet peeve of mine. Like, we should be living in a world where we should be able to like who we like and love who we love, and like, you know, we shouldn't be like up on their faces. It's like, look, I'm a Christian. Okay, I admit that I'm a Christian, but at the same time, I don't want to throw hate at my neighbor. But if people are gonna be unjust and not turn the cheek to some people, then obviously they have hate in their spirit, and obviously I don't want them to be around my community or anyone's community if that matter. But they still have a right to be on this site, unless they do something that is of the exact nature of what hate speeches are. And I do hope whoever is found, that they are held accountable to the letter of the law. Like, literally encouraging hate mobs like that's fucked. Let me put this back up here. And it says let's see, this is because this is what he said, and this is what really made me a bit even more bigger fan of Dr. Lupo. Hate rates are wild. I think putting more of a spotlight on other platforms is important to try and push for all platforms to grow and adapt and be the safe place for people to enjoy gaming. Gaming for me has always been about being inclusive and fun. I think it's important to keep that diverse and inclusive nature of gaming across streaming platforms as well. It's a huge thing to make people feel like they're a part of something, and that's exactly it. Like, we want people that who come into our streams to feel loved and absolutely, like, you know, they're part of a family. Like, that's my goal. Like, if you've been in this stream and you don't feel like you're part of family, let me tell you, you are family. All right, and I love you guys, bottom of my heart. Like, I truly do. Like, because at the end of the day, I don't want to hate anyone, but there's enough hate in the world that will make you just roll your eyes at someone and just say, I'm not even gonna say it. But yeah. Let's see here. Lupo is just ready for something different, and it's not hard to see why. Streaming is a grueling career. Spending 8 hours on camera with your personality turned up to 11 every day takes a toll. One that Lupo says he spent years ignoring to the detriment of his mental health. In the past few weeks alone, big streamers like Ninja, Pokimane, and Asmongold have openly discussed burnout, with the latter of saying he's considered quitting altogether. Lupo isn't done yet, but he's not some fresh-faced kid with boundless enthusiasm for streaming anymore either. On Twitch, some viewers see declines in audience as reasons to pounce on streamers, tracking numbers and firing off constant digs about how streamers are already past their primes. This too takes a toll. I can't tell you how many times I've been told that I fell off. I'm not as popular as I used to be. Said Lupo, whose viewership has declined since the Fortnite boom, but is still consistently high by Twitch standards. Lupo, however, is proud of what he accomplished, no matter how much the peanut gallery tells him he's over the hill. After 6 years, my list of accomplishments, I mean, this dude's, like, let's take a look at this. He's raised over 10 million for St. Jude's, been on countless websites, being able to commentate the Fortnite World Cup, being part of Make-A-Wish events, like meeting kids in person at St. Jude's. If, like, the dude hasn't fallen off at all. Like, this reminds me of people who say, like, oh, well, John Cena has definitely fallen off since he left WWE to go do movies. No, like, there's still stories of John Cena actually going to meet kids still, like, even in the middle of COVID, of all things. like, and making sure that their day is going good, and reaching out to them and all that. It's like The Rock. Like The Rock, one of the most popular people in the world, always has a soft spot for kids, and I always say this about like people who do charity events, because either for a purpose, or just because they want to make sure that everyone has a good time. Those people deserve to have like every medal of honor that is allowed, at least in my opinion, because those guys are doing something that a lot of people say, well, I wish I could do this, I could wish to do that. Well, why are you not getting up off your ass and doing it? Like I personally have made it my mission just to like encourage people, if you want to do the things that you want to do, then do it. Like, but do it in a way that makes you that you don't get burnout. Let's see here. That you still love doing what you love doing, and not only that, you're just giving a perspective of enjoying hearing the perspective of kids, and listening, and how powerful those kids' stories are. Like, I hear stories about kids who are going to leukemia treatments and everything, and like I've had family members that have died of breast cancer, and all types of cancers, and just hearing their stories, like it encourages me more to be not only healthy, but just to obviously live like tomorrow's my last day. And if tomorrow's my last day, then to be completely honest, like a lot of people will say, like, I want to grow to 1,000 on Twitch, I want to grow 1,000 on YouTube, I want to get 1,000,000. At the end of the day, like, numbers don't matter to me. Like, and there's certain people who obviously have a hate thing with me, and they don't want to admit that they're wrong, and because I called them out on this a couple times. If they want to if they want to say that they're not wrong, that they're not right, then I'm gonna let them do what they do. Let them do them. There you go. That was what I was trying to say. And I'm gonna do what I'm doing. Like, if I have just one viewer, that's awesome. Like, if you're the one viewer, thank you so much. If you are the 2 viewers, thank you so much. Like, if you're a 1,000,000 viewer, thank you so much. Like, anytime I get a couple people that come into the stream, like, I appreciate that. So, it's not all about numbers and all that. And that's why I like people like Dr. Lupo, because he says at the end of the day, it's all about doing it for the love of it, and also to have opportunities to make people smile. Like, if I continue being popular, at a certain point, Charlie's gonna get to that age where their kids have seen me and know that he's my son. Knowing that his son is currently 6, I don't ever want him to feel like he's growing up in my shadow, because I don't want him to predetermine for him what his future is. He's only a human being. He makes it very apparent and very vocal about things that he does and doesn't want to do. I don't want him to jam down my viewership's throats, or force him into this child actor style spotlight, or anything like that. See, that's a great example of that type of perspective. Like, he doesn't want to put his kid in the spotlight. Like, he wants him to grow up like how he wants to do it. Now, if he says, like, hey, I want to say hello to your Twitch stream, is that okay? Then yeah, I mean, obviously his dad's gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, say hi to everyone. Not quite Interstellar, but I recently watched it on a flight back. Not to quote Interstellar, but I just recently watched it on a flight back from Los Angeles. We are here to be ghosts for our children and memories for them. If I spend too much time doing this and not enough time being that memory for my kid, I don't know what he's going to grow up with. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal, obviously. And obviously spend time with kids, but like in terms of this transition for Dr. Lupo to doing YouTube, I think this is going to definitely help him out more in the long run over time, because I do really love Dr. Lupo's content, and you know, I really would like him to be like 100% on his game, everything, like, you know, and also to be a good dad. You know, that's my opinion of things, and of that story. So where is where is it? Hold on, let me get some music in here, you guys. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure you guys are taken care of today. Let me see here. What am I missing for this? Hold on. Let me make sure I got. Oh, here it is. There we go. All right. We got one more story, and then I'll be on for a little while longer. Probably another hour and a half, and then some, because this topic is this is actually I have experience with this topic a little bit in terms of just talking about it and everything, because obviously for those who actually are on YouTube and also on the Twitch highlights, I actually have the first episode, the pilot episodes of Alpha on Air podcast, and obviously this is going to be technically considered an Alpha on Air podcast, so to speak. It's just kind of me just speed running it and just doing it just out of boredom and everything like that. So but for those who don't know, of course, obviously Dr. Disrespect has been in the news a lot lately, and obviously with the announcement that he has told his stream recently that he does know about the reason why he was banned off of Twitch. One name in particular actually strikes me as shocking, in wanting to help Dr. Disrespect, and this guy I've known for years. And this is a guy that who I actually knew as someone that who was in the CSGO phase, because for a while I actually was into CSGO. A good friend of the channel and a wonderful, amazing guy, Todd Awesome, was a part of the CSGO community at the time, of course, obviously with gaming and everything like that. But when Twitch actually banned these people, banned some people, one of those people was obviously Phantom Lord, in which let's just say agree to disagree with certain things. Phantom Lord was banned and Todd wasn't, but he was a very but they memed at each other a lot. I mean, obviously one of my favorite videos of all time is Todd trolling Todd Awesome with, and I'm not even kidding you, this is literally, and I'm typing it in chat right now, this is what he typed in a tweet adding Phantom Lord, which was one of the most funniest tweets I've ever seen in my whole life. And I'll have to look at it later to see if I find it and everything like that, because I tweeted at him too. But he lost his ever loving mind when he saw that. But we're talking about a man by the name of Phantom Lord. Now, Phantom Lord is currently streaming on YouTube, and I think think on Trovo 2 now. I've heard rumors. I don't know. But anyway, this is a Dexerto article by Dylan Horetsky. I hope I say that right, because there's a lot of Polish and a lot of German names that I've been trying to repronounce again because hockey season's on the way. Let's go Chicago Blackhawks. And it says the following: Phantom Lord wants to help Dr. Disrespect with his lawsuit against Twitch. Dr. Disrespect isn't the first streamer to sue Twitch over a ban. Phantom Lord won his lawsuit in 2021 of April. Now wants to help the doc. In the past, Twitch has been sued by influencer Phantom Lord in 2018, a serial law filer in 2020, and most recently Dr. Disrespect. So obviously Twitch knows they've been through the ringer of then sums with this. Even though Twitch won the 2020 lawsuit when it was denied by a judge, Phantom Lord didn't win his case until 3 grueling years had passed, claiming he was wrongfully banned on the platform due to the Counter-Strike gambling crackdowns. So this goes in a little bit more detail, but yes, he was one of the few people who was unfortunately banned because of the CSGO gambling skins. Now in terms of the gambling skins, as far as I'm aware of, they were at the time, some people were given money from like these websites, say like, hey, we should give you some money for to gamble some of your skins and everything like that. And like, don't get me wrong, I believe that if anything that can be able to use to dial up a card and put money on an account to gamble for skins that you could play for on CSGO, and then sell your account, obviously I don't want it anywhere near any kids or anything like that. Let me turn that off here a little bit. There you go. But one of the things that I've always appreciated about Twitch doing that was because obviously they saw it as something that is inexcusable now. Now they have gambling. Let me rephrase that. They have gambling streams. Now, gracefully, obviously, they have actually made like some pre-approved websites that some of these websites actually do require you to have your driver's ID or state ID to, like, you know, this is a real 21-year-old playing this game and all that good stuff. Like they do a background check and everything to make sure that you're the same person that is holding that card and everything. Unlike certain games like FIFA and Overwatch and the list goes on and on with these microtransactions that all these AAA video games have instilled for the last couple of years, that is and I'm being 100% real with this. It's a gambling mechanic. Let me rephrase that for some people who don't want to hear me say it's a gambling mechanic. No, it's not a gambling mechanic. It's not. It's a surprise thing. No, let me say it slower for you. Gaming mechanic. Gambling mechanic. Okay, let's be real. It's a gambling mechanic. Like, if they have more odds to show on just one little piece of paper, like we're talking like a 3 by like a regular piece of paper, but you only take like 2 inches off the top of it. Like, if you're showing more, like, you have to get more than like one little row of piece of paper to get like a skin for like your mains on like Apex or for Destiny or on Overwatch. Especially on Overwatch, I've seen people spend almost thousands and thousands of dollars on Overwatch just to open boxes up. Like, I've seen kids, a kid a couple of years ago actually spent his mom's life savings in the UK because he wanted to get a Cristiano Ronaldo legendary card for the card game for EA Sports. Like, and now we got the state of California. Last time I checked, I know Norway is actually cracking down on some of those similarly. Japan has actually are currently in talks of doing that in some ways, to transition to making most most of those games require you to actually have a state ID. I this is rumors. Once again, I've heard these on all these different on Reddit, on Twitter, and everything like that. All these different things that I go through every week and hear about these rumors about these AAA video games potentially going to become a gaming site at this point, because most of these states or countries even are going to require you to actually have a state ID that matches your name and everything. It cross checks everything. Like, they're doing background checks and everything. It's really, really fucking bonkers what people are doing nowadays. But James Phantom Lord Vargas was banned clear back in 2016 for, according to Twitch, misleading viewers in regarding to skin gambling in CSGO. Now, to be fair, most of the people that were involved with the CSGO game skins gambling, they kind of told a little white lie. Now, I give Todd Awesome the credit where credit's due. He actually said, like, hey, this is gambling. This is like this thing is legitimately gambling. Let me see here. And damages, leading him to sue the site for over $35 million in damages for removing him from the platform, substantiated in false accusations. With their legal battle starting in 2019, it's been 3 years since his initial suspension from the platform, and since he was barred from streaming after his ban, he decided to make his lawsuit more about future issues streamers may have. Months after announcing his lawsuit win in April, Phantom Lord posted a tweet longer describing another step he is taking, which we're gonna take a look right here as soon as it loads up here. Let me see if I can. There we go. Here we go. And well, let me shrink it down just a little bit more. There you go. That works. You guys can see it. Says judge will rule on the future how Twitch discipline ban streamers. So this is from his Twitter on July 2nd of 2021, in which he says the following: judge will rule on the future of how Twitch disciplines and bans streamers. In May, a San Francisco jury found in my favor in the first phase of my lawsuit against Twitch. The jury specifically found that Twitch has made misrepresentations to me, did not act in good faith towards me, and acted unfairly towards me, and violating the terms of my contract. Today, I begin the next step of my lawsuit against Twitch. I requested that the court find that Twitch's disciplinary practices violates California unfair competition law. So I get a lot of. I've asked a couple people that I know that are in legal, and asking them, like, hey, what does this mean? And they kind of compare it to what most companies that are similar in stature is to basically a non-compete clause. So basically, like, but like while you're still there. So like, for example, if you work at an AutoZone and you also work at, but you get the opportunity to work for O'Reilly's Auto Parts, you have to choose which one you want to stay at, because you can't have your cake and eat it at the same time. You got to make your choice with that. And and I think that's what he's referencing. I'm not 100% sure. Someone that who lives in California will have to explain this to me very, very carefully, because I that's how I'm understanding it. As far as like someone giving me kind of like a long story short of their state's version of laws. And this is what the details came out at trial were shocking. Twitch bragged about how it treated its partners and how it seems to fit because it's as it sees fit, because it's a private company. No matter the contract it agrees to, it hides its rules from streamers and acts to save its own image at the expense of everyone who uses Twitch. Luckily, the unfair competition law prevents Twitch from abusing its power against a million of other streamers like me. And obviously, he has shown the filing on it. I'll put the link in the after the video, after the stream is over, in the description below. Obviously, I'll be putting all those sources that I used today in the link down below. But that's a big, I mean, obviously that's a big want. And I really reminding Twitch, like, hey, you may be a private company, but you can't be breaking like labor laws still, regardless. So so what does this have to do with Dr. Disrespect? Well, once again, and I gotta say, Dylan Horetsky is really good at just putting two together. So I gotta give Dylan Horetsky a shout out, obviously, for making this article, because this is a really good article, just kind of describing like both sides, how they got banned and everything like that, and how this could actually make sense. So let's see here. So in June 2020, 26th of 2020, after signing an exclusive contract with Twitch, the 2Times channel completely disappeared. Reports started being released about his channel disappearing, including theories about why his channel suddenly was banned. The day after his account disappeared, Doc released a tweet explaining that Twitch has not told him why he was banned. In which, this is the tweet from that a couple days the day after the stream. Says, Champions Club, Twitch has not notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all the support during this difficult time. And this is Dr. Disrespect, and then obviously the Leaders Champ Club continued silence for over a year until he talked about on stream. On August 23rd, Doc claimed that affected him financially, stating that he did in fact know why he was banned from the flyer and now is suing them because of it. So we're gonna hear a quote here from Dr. Disrespect in particular about this current subject. So let's take a listen right now.
I do know the reason why now. I've known there's a reason why I don't talk about it. But a lot of people ask me, do you know the reason? Yeah, I do know the reason why now. I've known for months now the reason why. And I'll just say this right now, champs. There's a reason why we're suing the fuck out of them. Okay? I don't know how else to put it. The amount of damages and you just don't... No. There's a reason.
Obviously, he feels like there's certain damages that he has definitely done to his family and everything like that. And obviously, as it states in this part right here, he talks about how he signed an exclusive contract, a new contract, a couple months after his last one actually did change as a partner. For those of you who don't know, partners usually do have a contract negotiations, especially bigger ones, like your Ninjas, your obviously once upon a time Dr. Disrespects. They have an exclusive contract where they can negotiate certain things that are allowed in their contracts and everything like that. Now, it, now one thing I could say now, if and this is actually playing devil's advocate here. So let's say Dr. Disrespect does actually throw out the suit immediately, like after saying this, and Twitch also exposes that his lawyer didn't read the contract to the obvious thing, right? To the obvious of, you know, hey, he didn't there's a certain clause in this contract that he actually did violate, which is basically something similar to a clause that I've had experience. I've had some people that I've known over the years have experience with in terms of negotiating with other contracts, and me and my friends call it, what we like to call it, the white lie clause, which is basically, if, say, like, for example, you're in NASCAR. Well, I like to use NASCAR as an example for this because this makes sense to me in my head like that. So say like you're, for example, let's say you're like Dale Jr., right? You're Dale Jr. and you're about to you want to go to a different team. You want to go race for someone like Roush Fenway Racing. But you also want to stay at the same team, and Roush Fenway doesn't give you a deal, but you say that you gotten a deal from them in order to get more money out of the company that you're currently with, so you could actually get more money and do that. Now, I'm playing devil's advocate to say that because if the rumors are true, from my understanding of, like, from a lot of Reddit theories and everything, that Doc actually committed a white lie, that actually had a white lie clause in his contract. And when they found out that those negotiations were real, then maybe obviously that was a right for them to actually terminate his contract and everything. Now, that's just me playing devil's advocate to this, because obviously I don't know legalese of all this stuff. Obviously I'll point out to, like, Rakita Law and a couple other people who have actually did videos on this in the link below about that a little bit after the stream. But I just want to say, really, if Dr. Disrespect does go through this, I hope he does win. And because if it's, say, like, and I'm being kind of like transparent here when I say this, if there was something that in their eyes Twitch has done that they think is legal, and they found a loophole of that thing, obviously they're going to use it against to their advantage to get their money back from paying Dr. Disrespect money. Now, don't get me wrong, obviously he's been on YouTube for almost a year now. Around this, I think it will be almost October, no, it would be September, late September, early October, when he was on Twitch. It will be a year now, and honestly I think he's more comfortable being at Twitch, or at YouTube, than he was at Twitch. And and he has almost quadrupled the numbers that he has actually had at Twitch. And that tells you, if you bring good content, good followers are going to go with you. And I think Twitch is now stubbing their toe on the board, so to speak, to actually in terms of this, because now not only did Dr. Disrespect leave Twitch for YouTube after he was unfairly banned in most people's eyes, now we're looking at someone like a Dr. Lupo now moving over into YouTube to transition, because the requirements to do streaming full time is very, very hard. Like, most places actually have a requirement that I think Mixer, and I had to double check this, but when Mixer was still around, they actually made you you had to stream like at least 70 hours a week, and it has to be like, and you have to have like a high viewer rating, so basically like your average over a week. And I've known a lot of people that have been followers who follow this channel that actually have been partners on that platform, and and unfortunately they couldn't get it done, obviously because of that rating, and they go over to places like DLive and Twitch and YouTube to transition out of and do this stuff. Which, I mean, I'm one to grow out. I like to grow out and do more. Obviously, I do prefer doing DLive streams a little bit more because it's a little bit more localized and a little bit more fun to work with other streamers who felt like they don't get the rub, so to speak. And oh, speaking of that rub, hi Steph, hi, I hope you're doing well. Okay, all right, okay, no problem. What you cooking? What let me ask you, let me ask you this real quick, but before you go back, what kind of chicken is that? Is it fried? Is it baked? It's definitely, if it's baked, you're gonna have to ship me a piece. All right. But this is like the most. So we get into this part, right? Shawarma spice. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to fly out to Steph's house and go grab a bite, because it sounds absolutely amazing. That really does sound amazing. I'm being real with that. Let's see here, but just this is like the most. Ooh, and cookies. Ooh, they better be peanut butter or sugar. Like, if it's peanut butter or sugar, hey, I'm cool with that. If it's chocolate chip, I mean, I'll still eat it. I'm a fat guy, all right. I gotta eat, right? But this is the most biggest story arc I've like the most like right turn story arc I ever seen my whole life, because like we got Dr. Disrespect saying like, yeah, we're gonna sue them, and all of a sudden Phantom Lord's like, somebody said lawsuit? Hi, Dr. Disrespect, what's going on, buddy? Because this is what's happening. So having won his lawsuit in Twitch in April 2021, Phantom more than likely still has the court proceedings fresh in his mind and wants to help Dr. Disrespect with his situation. The day Phantom won his lawsuit, he posted, "This is a win for all streamers. Twitch can't bully tweets streamers unfairly the way they have for years." And now he wants to reach out to Doc's legal team to help interest in suing him. Dude, it's crazy that people got like somebody for dressing up like him. Yes, I remember, because it was Doctober. Oh, Gorvin, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, Gorvin. Oh my goodness gracious, it's good to see you, lovelies. I remember that because literally the month after he got banned, it was October, and they did Doctober, and people were dressing up on streams, even on Twitch, dressing up like him. Like, Steph yelled at me and said, she won't feed me if I didn't say hi. Go get fed, girl. I mean, hey, look, y'all get fed now, all right? Blessings to all to y'all, all right? Blessings all to y'all, all right? And now he wants to help Doc in interest in suing Twitch. He says, "Hey, Dr. Disrespect, have your legal team reached out to mine? I know we can help with your interest in suing Twitch. Since you banned, you were a hot topic in just depositions and during trial in my lawsuit." So, hey Ness, what's going on? And that's a big deal. Like, that's a big deal. Like, if you're going into depositions and like Dr. Disrespect is being like talked about, like that should point that probably lit a light bulb in Phantom Lord's head and said, if Doc says it's go time, I got his back. My legal team has his back on this. And honestly, let me conclude this in saying this. And if I get banned on this because I'm talking about him and talking about how Twitch needs to fix things, then so be it. It is what it is. I got other platforms. I like this question. Thank you. I really do hope Dr. Disrespect really does change the landscape of live streaming with this lawsuit, because I think I could speak for everyone that's that can say, like, I feel like by law, even if it's just like a nonchalant like email saying like, hey, here's why you were banned, see ya, bye, like never again, like that type of shit, you know, I feel like by law, an obligation as a business, especially if they get the Better Business Bureau on their ass about this, like, and this wouldn't be the first company that has obviously gotten I don't know, like literally attacked by California legal over the most dumbest shit that I ever heard in my whole life, and like mind-boggling too. But I really do hope that Dr. Disrespect does win this lawsuit, only because he wasn't told immediately why he was sued, and I find that absolutely, or why he was banned. I find that absolutely bad in business aspects of things. Like, if they were trying to like pull a mafia move off, like, you know, go under the table and say like, hey, someone didn't really like you, so we're gonna ban you, like, you know, then I kind of get it. Like, I've heard a lot of rumors over the years, like Ninja really never really liked Dr. Disrespect, and when Ninja came back, I think that was one of the negotiation tactics that he said. He's like, look, can you ban this person? Can you ban this person? It doesn't matter if it's in the most shadiest ways. We don't want this dude. Like, if people went under the table like that because of like a rivalry, because don't get me wrong, like when they were both on at the same time, and this was a little bit after trying to think, this was a little bit before the fall of PUBG, before it rised back up recently, because it's coming back up now, because like they're doing console championships now and they're doing PC championships. A lot of people are going back to it because a lot of people don't like the Call of Duty and the Apex route, which is cool. I mean, like, out of all the games that have a realistic like battle royale, that is the most realistic battle royale, I think, honestly. Like, just being point none about it. But anyway, if he does sue Twitch, like he serves them papers, I would like to see Phantom Lord's legal team work very closely with Dr. Disrespect on that. And maybe we might actually finally get people that have that don't need to be on this platform off of this platform, because they simply abuse and wait for it, the lore. There you go. I wanted to be more dramatic, but that first one wasn't dramatic, but that's the lore. That's the lore of it. So but yeah, that's it. That's the talking portion of it. Let me go use the restroom real quick. I'll put you guys with some music, and when I get back, we'll get into some I'm feeling a little bit of Apex tonight, so we'll get into some Apex, and if you guys want to join in, let me know. Obviously, I'll DM you guys, and we'll have a chit chat. So, all right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, let me make sure I have this specific game. Legends. There we go. All right, let me make sure I have. I gotta put the cord in. Cause I'm still a noob on Apex on PC, but I rather play on a gamepad because I'm sad. All right. Let's see. All right, give it a second. There we go. All right, hold on. Let me move the game over a little bit so that way I can see you guys. And yes, I feel this. Feel this music. All right, let's get into a game. I'm immediately gonna get into a game because like I didn't plan on streaming very long, but because I went into so much detail over those stories, specifically with the Dr. Disrespect story, in my aspect of things, and kind of being a little biased about Doctor, you know, and then obviously talking about how important that the importance of Dr. Lupo leaving Twitch is. There you go. Turn that down a little bit. Move that up a little bit. Alrighty.
All aboard the Ock train.
Now romp with me. I'm ready for a match.
Alright, definitely gonna choose Bloodhound. Like, Bloodhound, I don't know why, but Bloodhound is like one of the only few legends that I absolutely trust having around. Because like at least I know where most people are, and most people are not anywhere near where I'm at. So all right, let's see where. So I think we can make it to Overlaunch. Where's my ping? Oh, there it is. I'm still thinking I'm playing all right, well, we're gonna miss it obviously if we don't go there. Hopefully we're kind of sinking deep. It's kind of casual. Let's just casually drift down. Well, okay, we'll probably have to go through the tunnels a little bit, but that's all right. Well, I mean, we could go through those. Those are fine. Okay.
Attention. Blood.
First fatality. Let the games begin.
Okay, let's see. I got a Prowler. Let's stock. That's good. All right, I'm actually gonna go through here.
Must go faster.
Come on, gonna scan.
All Father, give me sight.
Yeah, because I don't want to go into this game really.
Might be something good this way.
Oh, oh.
Backpack here. Level 1.
Depending on what's here, I might.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Oh, no, I was gonna want that. I wanted that. Okay. Okay. Okay, if you want to share that, then that's fine by me. Okay. That's definitely gonna be needed, and yes, I'll actually take the L-Star so I can go back in this building and grab those energy. Energy juju. It's right there. Yeah. Okay.
We're all over the map.
The funny thing is, I haven't yet.
Got a hop up here. Turbocharger.
Let's see. I have a feeling
Scanning the area.
there's a hopper right there. What kind of hopper? Turbocharger?
I need it.
Yep. I'm definitely gonna want that towards the end, especially if. Repito, repito. Rápido. I don't think it's gonna be worth eating this booty butt cheeks circle, but I mean,
Now the ring's moving.
as long as they're good, I'm not gonna complain about it.
Never mind.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there, we're almost there.
Care package being delivered.
Yo, we should def check out that care package.
Definitely want the syringe. All-star, good job.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader?
Attention.
Not for
the
long, pal.
champion has been eliminated.
A champion has fallen. It was their time.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Not for long, pal. Sure are split up. Let's hurry up and regroup.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Show off.
Marking our surroundings.
Okay.
Come on, Richard. Say, let's go this way.
Okay. Well, we're finally joined by a teammate.
Here's your birthday present.
Oh, hold on. He's getting a little carried away. Only have only have 35 bullets for this thing. Okay. He should have went in that hole by himself.
Evo shield here.
Okay, okay. I want it.
I need it.
I need it. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be going through the tunnels here.
Eliminated.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. No. Accelerate. Yeah, I'll have that going on for me.
Marking our surroundings.
Got some extra supplies.
Heard it. The noises. Why do you want that? You just got. Oh, I was about to say. Hey, didn't you just almost die for that?
Thank you.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
You're welcome. We're
You're welcome.
Replicator being delivered.
Let's see here.
Replicator on high.
Maybe. Hopefully not. Oh wait, it's extended mag. Yeah. So I like that.
Here's your birthday present. After right here.
Oh wait.
Forget that.
Scanning the area.
Knockdown shield here. Level 2. Standard stock here. Level 3.
Thank you.
Sound me when we will. You hear me?
Y'all hear me?
Pass me that sugar.
Just in
Scanning
case.
the area.
I'm gonna definitely want that Phoenix kit. Seems like they want me to pass on this, really pass on all what I have currently with. It's kind of ridiculous, but okay. Okay. Oh shit.
All Father, give me sight.
After right here.
Half the squads remain. We will win.
They're shooting at me.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Getting shot at.
Reloading.
Reloaded.
Charging up my shields.
Where are they? Where are
I
they?
bathe in the blood.
Woohoo! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nope. Ow. Okay, I pushed the wrong button. Okay, yeah, Bloodhound got me. There you go, there you go, there you go. Pick me up.
Care package being delivered.
There you go, there you go. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Is coming in. Big things in that.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need all my stuff back. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. I will say though, I did suck a little bit. The suck is very.
Optics. Extended hidden mag here. Level 2.
New kill leader. Show off.
Where's the guy's box?
Shield battery here.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
We're already in the ring.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator on its way down. Fast med that shooter.
Charging up my shields.
Evo shield here. Level 3. Gotta hop up here.
I could use that.
Yeah, I gotta keep going. Don't really like that. I picked up someone else's. Oh Lord. So we got 5 squads left.
Enemy spotted. Hostile spotted.
Oh shit. How far?
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
Hostile close.
Hold on. Fudge.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Use the map as your guide.
Attention.
The ring is
Delivering
moving.
care package.
Care package on high.
Faster, faster, faster.
See this? Oh shit! Where's it going? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Got him.
Another squad is attacking us. Engage.
Look out, the hostile.
Oh, you ain't messing around.
No enemy squads live. We took out victim. Bless me with sight.
Health draw need to lead.
One more minute, amigo. Ring's right there. So close. So close.
Gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. I don't like being this very quiet, but
Care package over there.
shit. Okay.
Warning. Ring closing.
Say one. We're all inside this ring.
It's go time.
Shit.
Might be something good this way. Contact with hostile.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Coming.
Calling upon nature's strength.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Firing! Bam! Aki over here.
Thermite grenade set.
Reloading. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Get in the ring, compadre.
Scanning the area.
They're shooting at me. Reloading.
Scanning the area.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, nope, nope, nope. Ah, fuck. All right, he's like at least like 3/4 damage. Yes. Let's go. Whew.
Champions.
That's good. It's good. Literally the waiting game. Another dub for the PC crew. And the team Ass and Tide Pods team. Which received premium currency. Yes, I did. That's funny. All right. Okay. Let's see here. How much more till I get 750? Okay. So let's see. Let's get a couple more dubs. I feel like I could get one more dub in. I could definitely get one more dub in before I go nighty night. I go to sleep, as CM Punk would say. I also wanted to talk about this because I also wanted to talk about what a show the NWA 73 anniversary show was this past weekend. For those of you who are not big wrestling fans, the NWA has been around a lot longer than a lot of companies around. And I gotta tell you guys something about the NWA. The NWA is not like all your about your flippy moves and
Introducing
like your Canadian destroyers. I mean, they're there's some on there, but
I will guide us to victory below.
Just a thought, we could land here.
Yes. I say we land here. Better lies below.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Thanks.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
you got an L-Star
Feel like exercise.
Attention. First blood.
already.
Someone took first blood from me.
Thank you.
I didn't do it for you.
But I gotta say, and I think this is like honestly the NWA and who's in charge of the NWA. They have done a definitely a awesome job of showing people like, hey, this is an alternative. You guys should take a look at this.
Thanks. Looky here, my ultimate is ready. Marking our surroundings.
Okay.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Be aware of the new kill leader.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Extended light mag here. Level 3. I could use that.
Kids, the ring's closing in 1 minute. Extended light mag here. Level 2. Evo shield here. Level 2.
The ring is distant. Time is short.
Backpack here. Level 3.
Dibs.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
That champion didn't really intimidate me.
That champion didn't intimidate me at all.
Not thanking you.
Ooh. That's what I like. For now, I think honestly, because I do have a little bit more right now.
Sec, crafting it up.
Yeah, because I think I could just get more ammo out of it, and
Warning. Ring closing.
yeah, we better get a move on that.
Hold on. Crafting.
What can I craft this week again? Only have 10. Okay, whatever.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Check it out. Care package coming in. Might be something good there.
Explosive hold here.
mean, I am a skin of bag.
Extended light mag here. Level 4.
Half the squads remain.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Bless me with sight.
New kill leader. The next on my list. Need more kills. What's over here? Saw my next hit. Right here.
Guys, shots fired and they're hitting me.
Got him 70.
Going in here. Down an enemy.
Shit.
Marking our surroundings.
One sec, healing up.
Get your ass out of here. Blow your asshole out.
I downed a hostile.
Give my shield to recharge.
Oh, shit. Got him. Woo.
Strong work. Finish the last of that enemy squad.
Did you enjoy that kill?
Woo. And give me a minute to heal.
Taking a moment to heal.
Woo.
Taking a moment to heal.
Crafting. Give me a damn minute.
Death box here.
Go here. Now.
I think this place needs a little more me. Yeah?
There were definitely others here. Hope we catch up to them.
Round 2. Beginning countdown. Replicator being delivered.
They're sending a replicator down to us. Need more kills. What's over here? Optics here. Sniper.
All right, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Ring's close. Still have a minute. Wanna make a massacre?
Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy?
you! Oh! Rip. Oh, they hung back. There you go, there you go, there you go. It's alright. Good game. I hope for back to back. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? All right. I think I got one more left in me, and then I'll definitely call it a night.
Nothing like cold steel on a
The
hot
gust
day.
of wind calls our victory.
I create for life, not death.
Introducing your champion.
I will choose our
Okay, so I'm the jump master again. Hopefully, maybe two out of 12, or 2 for 3, maybe. Hopefully. Let's go to Spotted Lake.
I say we land here. Battle lies below.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 2. Pulse increased rate of fire. Beginning ring countdown. Got an extended energy mag here. Level 2.
My thanks.
I got you. First blood. Tango spotted.
Ooh,
Danger close. First blood.
yes. I'm gonna need the Havoc rifle immediately.
Antagonist spotted over there.
Tango near me.
Okay, hold on. We're on the way. We're on the way.
Drop the bear. Firing. Reloading. Enemy down. Spotted with rifle.
We're down. Reloading.
Reloading.
Scanning the area.
Woo! Oh!
Whole squad taken.
Oh shit. Okay. There you go.
I like what I see.
Well,
Reloading.
as long as I know what.
Energy ammo here.
Okay.
Hostile. Danger close.
Okay, hold on.
In a moment to recharge my
Give me. I just want at least one shield up.
Oscar Mike. I'm spotted. Down to target. Whole squad taken out. Give him the ship. I like what I see. Just got
Devotion.
Evo shield here. Level 2. Giving the tap.
Marking our surroundings. battling the enemy.
Heads up. Ring close and one. Smoke out. Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Empty my heart.
Oh God!
I'm taking fire.
Need lead.
Recharging my.
Pop and smoke. I'm down. Need a medic.
Scanning the area.
Contact. On my mark.
Oh no! Yep, yep. Yeah, they
They're firing on me.
Yep. All right.
See what I mean? How many times do I have to say, look up? Unreal.
All right, you guys. All right, you guys. We're gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. We're gonna raid my boy Gamma J Lee. He just started streaming not too long ago, so I think he's about to here shortly. I'll be live in about 30 minutes. Okay, so he'll be starting here very soon, but for those who haven't seen his some of his recent stuff, let me post let me show one of his one of his videos. One of my favorite ones that he did not too long ago was this one right here. This is let me see if I can show this one right here. Elite window capture. Which, by the way, if you guys really want really good art like this right here, I'm pointing at the wrong direction because I can. Go check out my girl. Let me get her. Go check out my girl Kat. Kat's really awesome. And her commissions are up right now, so I'll drop her link. She did an awesome job of my profile picture slash banner. That is really cool stuff. I really do like it. It's one of my favorite ones that we got here, and I don't feel there you go. But this is one of the reasons why I apparently, and a lot of people believe me, don't, like, if you want to believe me, but everyone says I look like this dude, and here's why. I'm about to show you a clip of him right now. He looks like my older brother. Like if I had an older brother that's like 10 years younger than me.
Oh my god, Jason. Wiggle your fucking bro.
I wouldn't do that. My ears would be bleeding. Let's see what's let's see another Gamer Julie video. Here we go. This is another video here of his. Let me see. Oh my, apparently my frames are absolutely trash. All of a sudden. Give it a second. Did the internet go burr for a minute? I don't know what just happened, but here's another one. Did I just wake up to like the wildebeest of like streaming? I think that's what happened. Let's see, worst hit. So this is him doing a review for hold on, let me pause the music real quick and oh, you already seen that before.
Hey everyone.
Okay, I want to point this out here. We do look the same. Like hairline and everything. The only difference is he's like a couple years older than me. I think actually no, he's a couple years younger than me, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But he is up there in age, just like I am.
Gamer Julie here, and joining me as always is
Insane Matt.
And today we got something special.
Everyone says I sound just like this man, and I'm like,
made me wait.
We got this giant box.
Yeah, it's just one box.
It's
no.
just one box.
Well, you know, probably a lot of people on Twitter and stuff, whenever I posted the picture,
How did I do that? It's not a box.
They probably thought it was all one box, but no, this is the new line of Halo figures that just came out from Mattel. They basically have the new rights to the Halo figures.
Oh, really?
Yes, McFarlane did not either renew their contract, or 343 did not want to renew their contract with Mattel.
Wow.
Or not Mattel, but
because I know McFarlane had a great reputation with making Halo toys.
Right, but the thing is that I think it was kind of like a double-edged sword, because I think that either McFarlane wasn't seeing what they wanted out of it with like sales, and then I think that also like 343 wanted to move on, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think the quality on these figures are a lot better.
Really?
Than, well, I just think they're like, I like the bright and vibrant colors a lot better on these.
yeah. So like this is the type of content that he does, like his normal content and everything. In which I do appreciate him doing here. Let me see if he's actually about to go live here. I don't want to interrupt him doing his stream prep, but yeah, almost. I'm just being a jerk right now and just saying, yep. I am being a butthole to him, because I really do, because I love him. He's a cool guy. Gamer Julie, so let me make sure. He's really, his content's one of the best, but yeah, let's keep watching.
This guy, because it's blue.
Because it's blue.
Yeah.
And then you got Linda.
I'm not a fan of the armor, but
Linda. I forgot there was the Linda character. See, why do they make red versus blue? Like, honestly, can someone answer me that question? Like I want to know. I want to give him the host, but god damn it, you're almost done. But you're basically like getting ready. But you know what? Hold on here. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Who's going on? Oh. Okay, now he's live. The jerk. All right, guys, I am gonna call it a night. You guys, I love you guys so much. But yeah, there we go. But once again, we're gonna go say hello to Gamer Jilly. This is his let's see, make sure I got that to his channel right here. You guys, we're definitely gonna say hello to Gamer Jilly here in just a moment. He probably seen me play Apex, but thank you guys so much for watching. As always, once again, mad shout out to Kat for making this wonderful artwork. Guys, I'm asking you guys, go give her some love and give her some commissions. She's a really good artist. She's one of the few artists that I actually got to work with that really does a good job of getting what you want on paper, and that, well, in this case it's on a digital pad, but it's really good artwork, and I truly appreciate Kat for doing it for me. And she's worth every penny that her prices are. Like, I don't care what you say, her prices are very, very good. But we're gonna call it a night, you guys. I am the Alpha. I love you guys. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow or Thursday night. With that said, peace, love, chicken grease, 7 days holy. Tim Tebow. Have a good night.